So Milwaukee will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Robertson is out there with Irving. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Marion. And it's Dandridge in at the small forward. Now here's Robertson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Pierce. Adebayo with the screen on Dandridge. Kicks it out to Allen. Good, and Pierce gets the assist.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen, ready to fire.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I spoke with Boston's head coach earlier. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys, back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Milwaukee. Kicks it out to Allen. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Robertson outside. Pass to Dandridge. Outside Irving. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Now here's Paul. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And Adebayo drops them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Robertson kicks to Marion. Irving against Allen. And then Irving slams it in.
Artistry and poetry in motion. Irving can create in the air as well as anybody.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here's Adebayo. Back to Paul. Pocket 6. Lets it go from the wing. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Paul.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Double team on Adebayo. Garnett kicks to Pierce. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Robertson. The rebound by the Celtics.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Shot from 16. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Milwaukee trails by 4. Steps back and fires. Here's Marion. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Outside, Adebayo. Pierce inside the three-point line. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. Over Paul. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Pierce. Garnett with a screen on Irving. Pierce attacking, and then Pierce with the dunk.
Great take from Pierce. Recognizes when to knife through the defense inside.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
They It's not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Bucks making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Robertson dishes to Marion. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Now Paul. Still without a basket. Pass to Allen. The three. Rebound by Smith. Milwaukee trails by 3. Paul with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And Adebayo throws it down.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus. Makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Now, here is Irving. It's stolen by Adebayo. Marion against Pierce. Garnett in the post over Smith. Second chance shot. And Garnett with the slam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now here's Paul. Still scoreless. Allen outside. 5 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee trails by 5. Here's Marion. Got it from 16 feet. Marion's got 5 now.
And in the mid-range, Marion can be a problem. He'll find a shot he likes in that area.
Outside, Pierce. Out left to the wing. Here's Garnett. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's Marion in the corner. Outside, Irving. Takes it inside, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's now only a 1-point Boston lead. Irving's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Adebayo. Pass comes in for Garnett. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Pierce. And Peter subbed in for Allen. The Bucks also with the sub. Allen's checked in for Robertson.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
I don't think it was bad defense at all, but that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You're not stopping him inside.
Outside, Batum. Going inside. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And Kareem throws it down.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
Batum sets a screen for Paul. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 4. Here's Irving, and it's blocked by Hollins. Inside. And here is Paul. 5 points in the game. Rebound, Julius Erving. Milwaukee trails by 4. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar. 8 points for him.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Batum scanning the floor. Ball outside. Floats one. Outside for Batum from outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
The timing by Batum. Really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Allen passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Allen. Smith with a screen on Paul. Fires, high post. Allen's shot is off. Celtics leading by 5. Outside, Batum. Hollins kicks to Bass. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Batum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Lets it go from 11. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Boy, the playmaking of Nicholas Batum vastly improved over the course of his career.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now, here's Bass, and Hollins with the stop.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Bass finds Paul. Batum sets a screen for Paul. Driving inside. And that one, good. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Strong moves to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
The wide open look here for Marion. Good, and the assist goes to Erving.
3 points.
Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Celtics lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Adebayo. Allen is out there with Paul, and it's Pierce, and it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Paul. Garnett rattles the rim.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
Smith's shot is good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And they call an illegal screen. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Tuesday, They'll go up against LeBron James.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Now here's Robertson. Smith with a screen on Allen. Here's Robertson with the drive. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Pierce with it. He's guarded by McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Kevin Garnett.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
No good from Robertson.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
And the rejection by Smith.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris Paul knowing he was going to either get the bucket, the foul, or both.
Dandridge, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. To the wing right side. Robertson against Allen. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Garnett with the screen for Adebayo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Dandridge. Allen surveying the D. Robertson a screen on Paul. Robertson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now just a 4-point Boston lead. And here's Boston. Outside, Pierce. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Milwaukee trails by 4. Robertson outside. And Boston with the rebound. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
Pierce not giving the defense any chance to stop him on that drive.
Pierce has gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Irving's checked in for Allen. Here's Irving. He has 6. Robertson outside. Fadeaway. Robertson with the beautiful fadeaway.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Allen outside. Back to Pierce. Over in the corner, Paul. 6 to shoot. Over Robertson. Dandridge pulls it in.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
It's Irving, top of the key. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gift.
Here's Pierce. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Pierce has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Reed. Still yet to score. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Dandridge against Pierce. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pierce, wide open. He fires. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Reed. Outside Irving. Tries again. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Now here's Paul. Covered by Robertson. Adebayo with a screen for Paul. Now Adebayo. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Bucks working the ball around. Moving against Allen. Pass to Reed. Robertson outside. From deep. Paul with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 3. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Irving. He gets it in there. Adebayo's got 8 points.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
No good from Robertson.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Bass comes in for Kevin Garnett. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And Bradley's subbed in for Paul. And then for Milwaukee, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Paul Reed. And Allen subbed in for Robertson. Pierce's shot is good.
A reliable option he's been tonight. It's their safety valve for sure.
Allen passes to Smith. It's tipped. Right side Bradley. Down low, Hollins. And Hollins with the stuff.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Bucks. They trail by 7. Pass to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 5 assists tonight. Outside, Batum. Bass, a screen on Dandridge. To the paint. And finished off by Bass.
Defenders so locked in on Pierce made that an easy assist for him.
And Milwaukee has possession. Pass to Irving. Pierce against Smith. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Oh, Kareem, too good inside.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Celtics leading by 4. Now here's Bradley. No scoring in this one. A fadeaway, and again it's Boston converted.
and starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Allen. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Outside, Batum. They set the pick. And then Pierce with a dunk.
And Pierce knows how to get to his spots. And when he gets there, he knows how to convert.
Milwaukee trails by 6. Pass to Dandridge. Back to Allen. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Out to Smith. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 6 assists in the game. Pierce against Dandridge. Pierce the pass to Batum. Kicks it out to Bradley. In the corner, it's Bass. It's stolen by Smith. Inside, here's Irving. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it hot.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal steal.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
A different look for Milwaukee. Marion, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Robertson in for Allen. Now here's Robertson. 10 points for him. Oh, the lob to Abdul-Jabbar. They now take the lead.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Dandridge against Pierce. To the inside. Batum. And the layup falls. Batum's got his 3rd basket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Paul Pierce, he's been the guy making things happen for Boston. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at Boston. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the depths, 20,000 points from under the sea.
I see where you're going, but check this out. Making big waves out there, Ernie.
Ooh, well done. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Marion is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Irving. And it's Dandridge in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. Garnett with the screen on Robertson. Paul with the ball. And it's Marion picking him up.
CP3 is so good orchestrating out of that set. I mean, he is really one of the gurus of the pick and roll.
Robertson with it. Defended by Paul. Robertson passes to Irving. And then slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Outside Irving. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to these.
And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Marion outside. Back to Robertson. To the middle. Here's Dandridge. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Back to Robertson. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Pierce. 17 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Robertson. Outside Irving. With the floater. And Adebayo sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Dandridge's shot is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Paul with the ball. He's got 9. Here he goes. Pass to Pierce. Again, Pierce missing. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Irving. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar overcomes the tight defense inside.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Garnett with the screen for Paul. Driving in. Softly drops in the floater. Paul's got 11.
Tell you what, the speed of Paul is still there. It may be a little deceptive, but it's still real. Hard to keep pace with him on the drive.
Pass to Dandridge. Here's Marion. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Paul. Covered by Robertson. Celtics passing it around. Adebayo with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Pierce for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Pierce has got it all tied up now for Boston.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's the hook. Rebound Boston. Pierce down low. Dandridge defending. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
You know, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game. Garnett has really good court vision, especially for a guy that plays his position.
Here's Dandridge. He's got 6, and Marion gets it to go. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for him tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the Bucks with possession. They trail by 1. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Back to Robertson. Here's Marion. Oscar Robertson assisting on the basket. Marion's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can play inside, too. Marion knows how to use his frame to get the advantage.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Boston. Outside, Pierce. Back to Paul. Over Robertson. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You know, Paul entered the league way back in 2005 at a time when we saw a lot more mid-range shots.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 20. And Adebayo sends it back. It's Pierce on the wing. Here's the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Paul outside. Pass to Garnett. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. And it's Pierce in the corner. Fades back. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand. And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Celtics leading by 4. Now Paul. 15 points in the game. Outside, Adebayo. To the paint, Garnett. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Robertson passes to Marion. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Boston. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Pierce. 27 points for him. Outside, Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got his 6th assist on the night. Robertson against Paul. Robertson dishes to Smith. And that one drops. That's 10 points for Smith.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Adebayo. 13 points in the game. Clock at 6. Garnett wide open. And it's Boston with another.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
Celtics leading by 7. Pierce finds Adebayo. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Over Marion. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Pierce has got the lead up to 9 now for Boston. Robertson against Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Pierce. Robertson against Paul. Back to Pierce. Batum screen on Marion. Pierce down low. Guarded by Marion. The shot by Pierce will not go. Milwaukee trails by 9. And here's Smith. 10 points for him. Robertson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with the slam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Pass comes in for Garnett. Michael Petras is checked in for Paul Pierce. And Bradley subbed in for Chris Paul. Milwaukee also making some changes. Reed is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Dandridge comes in for Marion. And Allen subbed in for Irving. Celtics leading by 9. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Bass. Now here's Petras. Bass, a screen on Robertson. Kicks it out to Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Takes a 3. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 5 points so far. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Boston on top. They're up by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Brandon Bass. Chris Paul is out there with Bradley. It's Garnett, and it's Batum in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And the Greyhound, really one of the original two-way players. Dandridge, quick and fluid right there from mid-range.
Now here's Paul. Inside. Here's Garnett. And it's Reed pulling it down. Milwaukee trails by 4. Down low. Back to Allen. Pass to Dandridge. Just 5 on the clock. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Batum against Dandridge. And finished off by Bass.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Oh, the lob to Irving. It's stolen by Bradley. Pass to Bass. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Allen outside. Batum against Dandridge. Smith outside. Here's Dandridge. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Batum inside. He's against Allen. Back to Batum. From inside, misses off the right iron. Milwaukee trails by 6. Inside, deflects the pass. Bradley up top, covered by Smith. Paul against Allen. Paul passes to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Batum on the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Allen against Paul. Spins. Allen kicks to Smith. Pass to Irving. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Celtics. Garnett's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Batum dishes to Paul. Batum a screen on Allen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Boston making some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Bass. And it's Pierce in for Bradley. The Bucks also with the sub. Marion's checked in. Ball against Allen. Pass to Irving. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is Smith. Here's Marion. Garnett with the block. Pass to Batum. Here's the drive. And Batum throws it down.
Those long strides allowing Batum to get right to the rim.
Milwaukee trails by 10. Allen outside. It's Allen on the wing. And no good. Excellent D there from Pierce. Adebayo drives in. Sean Marion grabs the miss. And the Bucks with possession here. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Because of his athleticism, Sean Marion is a hard matchup, which is why he's able to draw fouls like he does.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Bucks. Robertson comes in for Irving. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Batum. Dandridge passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Dandridge with the screen on Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Allen kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. From deep, Robertson. And Paul pulls it down. Austin leading by 10. Adebayo with a screen for Paul. Outside, Adebayo. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Robertson. That one's good from the corner. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Adebayo. Paul finds Pierce. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
With his three-point shooting ability, Pierce can play either the 3 or stretch you out from the 4 spot. And that's part of what makes him so valuable.
Adebayo with the ball. Abdul-Jabbar covering.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Ray Allen, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. The Bucks also with the sub. Irving's checked in for Dandridge. Here's Paul. After Julius Irving's basket, Paul passes to Adebayo. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Not sure which it's been since halftime. Either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has just turned up.
Dandridge, he's checked in for the Bucks. Milwaukee trails by 12. Now here's Robertson. Pass to Irving. The shot's good. Irving's got 26.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Pierce on target from 13 feet. Pierce has got 36.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Robertson, good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Baseline jumper, and another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
You know Paul is looking for these shots, and as the defender, you have to be anticipating this.
Robertson outside, over Paul. Rebound by the Celtics. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Pierce. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Pierce has got 39.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Lets it fly from 18. Robertson's shot is good.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
Paul outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Back to Paul. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Milwaukee trails by 13. Outside Irving. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Now Robertson. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Irving got it to go off the glass.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He doesn't get the second one.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
That one is good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Dandridge against Pierce. Now Adebayo. It's Pierce on the wing. Dandridge defending.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
One-handed!
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Celtics leading by 8. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Paul. From 13, yeah, that goes in.
Pierce's jump shot makes quick work of the mid-range opening, lethal from that area of the floor. Refined and perfect.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. Paul against Dandridge. Outside Pierce. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. Lets it fly from 18. Good work there as it goes down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Irving after the basket by Boston. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great instincts from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. So for Alan LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Paul Pierce.